Nice.
Long boys close, 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him. Long boys close, 1975.
This is Dragon Spirit on the PC Engine, released by NEC 1989, but based on the arcade machine of the same name, released by Namco. Now, this isn't really gameplay, it's a waffle. I want to talk about, sort of homebrew games you would love to see, and which sort of, retro system you would like to see them on. It's kind of inspired by my sort of previous video when I was absolutely blown away at how good Donkey Kong VCS is, which is a sort of, it's a remake, a remake, or a better program version, I should say, not, reimagining of the original version of Donkey Kong on Atari 2600, because due to the limitations at the time, they weren't really able to do that great a job. But obviously, many years later, now people completely know systems inside and out. They can take full advantage of everything that system had to offer. Anyway, I will tell you something really quickly about this game. Basically, a really pissed off dragon awaits after like this massive slumber, and he kidnaps your princess. Seriously, people, lock up your princesses and cut their hair. See what I did there? But yeah, so you get on your dragon and you go to Freya and kill said evil bad dragon. Horizontal scroller, you have two forms of attack. You can projectile out front and you can ground based attack, kind of like, bombs on sort of, Xevious and games like that. Or in this case, a big, nasty, ball of flob, because essentially you are a dragon and you are spitting at people. You can get power-ups, which is extra heads, because, two heads are better than one, but not two faces. So anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, it's Monday morning, I've just come back from work, I'm massively tired. I can't be asked to show my face, but I was so impressed with that game yesterday, and it's been a while since I've played it or talked about it. PS Solar is another example of a game that is absolutely incredible. It shows full advantage. Oh, it's Nessie. I never believed you were Nessie. There you go, that's what you get. You're just invented to, rob gullible tourists of their money. Or I can hammer ground flob. I am liking that. I thought it was kind of more precision there, oh, too late to flob on that little dick. More sort of precision bombing, and you couldn't like properly hammer it. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling. Right, possibly I should have picked a better game to talk and waffle over, but yeah. PSOR, 64 megabit cartridge, biggest Mega Drive or megabit, Genesis. Oh, two heads, sexy. Oh, frisky. Yeah, biggest cartridge ever, and clearly shows a level of graphics, just all-round production. It's better than most of the prior sort of games during the console's own life, and it's twice the size of the then biggest cartridge, isn't it, which was Super Street Fighter 2 The New Challengers, which I believe was 32 meg. But got me thinking, as did a comment someone left on the Snowbeat video on the PC Engine. What's annoying about this is I'm twice the size of everyone else, which means they got equal, windows for me to shoot, and I've got a bullseye painted on me, on my sack. But yeah, someone left a comment on the PC Engine video I did saying, because I talk about it, and it was, why wasn't it ported to the Mega Drive? I like Super Shinobi or Revenge of Shinobi, but due to the cartridge format and the fact that there were cuts on the PC Engine version, it's like flying trilobites. Would they even exist in a Dragon world? Or them being sort of prehistoric? I don't know. Possibly, dragons are prehistoric, aren't they? Kind of just made up. Ooh, controversial. Yeah, so, off topic again. Yeah, so, oh, that's pissed off. That's like emo fucking Nessie, there's regular Nessie. Yeah, so, I was really disappointed. Super Shinobi and Revenge Shinobi, they were good games, I like them, but, well, they're the same game, but I would have loved to have seen a Mega Drive version of, the original Shinobi, because it's just my favourite entry into the franchise. Another example of that would be great, which I would love to see, a version of R-Type ported with everyone's sort of wizardry and mastery of the hardware now onto. I know licenses, copyright, stuff like that means many of these things will never, won't happen, period. But this is a hypothetical question. But yeah, I would love to see a Mega Drive version of R-Type. The Master System version was brilliant. It was all the levels plus an extra one. PC Engine version is absolutely incredible. you know, but it suffered because of the size of the stories, as did Shinobi, because they cut, you know, some stages out of that. But a Mega Drive version with all, you know, oh fuck, look at that. They got like flak reptiles thingies. Oh, swimmers. Yeah, so just to me, you know, maybe it's me playing it boring and playing it safe. I would love to see a Mega Drive version of R-Type. Would it look? Oh shit! Which spit do I use? Oh, any apparently. Yeah, would it look any better than the PC Engine version? Possibly not. It would certainly sound better, and it would be the full game. I like to think maybe a bonus level. I don't know, but then having said that, you know, if you look upon PS Solar, let's try this again. I just, you know, out of curiosity, I'd love to see a Mega Drive version of R-Type. And another one I like to see, again, call me playing it safe and boring, would be the original Space Harrier ported to the Mega Drive. Sure, it had Space Harrier 2, which I thought was absolutely rubbish. Look at me single-handedly destroying the Scottish tourist industry. But yeah, the original port on the PC Engine, again, I never understood we didn't get it on the Mega Drive, but the original port on the PC Engine is absolutely fantastic, and possibly my favourite version of Space Harrier. I think from a sprite scaling perspective, it's certainly better than the Mega Drive. And you know, the Mega Drive wasn't renowned for its sprite scaling, but then if you look at games like Outrun, it did eventually get ported to the Mega Drive after the PC Engine version of Outrun. It certainly, you know, improved. So what would it look like now? Surely they could do an absolutely fantastic version. I mean, and also since I'm starting on that route, imagine if there was a Chase HQ on the Sega Mega Drive, you know, homebrew now. Because let's be honest, Chase HQ on the PC Engine, even though it's got a lot of nostalgia for me, is rubbish. And I shit you not, the Spectrum version is possibly technically a better looking game when it comes to scaling of sprites. Seriously, check it out. You'll see what I mean. Right. Ooh, eggs. Oh, crap. Ooh, crap. Right, but yeah, I mean, 1 would be absolutely fantastic. Imagine, you know, if we had a homebrew version of F-Zero. Again, it's the Nintendo one. It would never happen on this system, I know that. But imagine we had a homebrew version of F-Zero on the Sega, you know, Mega CD or Sega CD. You know, because it had its own kind of Mode 7, which, you know, in Hands of Soul now must be, they could do something absolutely incredible. You know, need to have a CD soundtrack. I mean, that's me playing it safe and boring, I know, but that's 3 games I would absolutely love to see in the Hands of Someone doing some homebrew, you know. Knowing, as I said, everything they know now to wring every ounce of power out of these systems. Yeah, that would just, I'd love to see that. Oh, these bastards really are tits frisky, mind. So, I can't be the only person who's pondered upon this question, you know, at times. What would yours be if you could have a homebrew or a reimagining of a classic title, you know, on any system, whether it will, you know, whether it was made by those people or not? You know, it's unlikely that it would be like a Sega arcade game on a Nintendo console back then, you know, like the Super Nintendo, I should say, because Sega those feathers did, you know, get some of their games released by people like Tengen. What would it be? You know, what would you like? You know, would it be an arcade game that you never got to see, that was just never ported, that, you know, possibly they just wouldn't know how to have done at the time, but now could have? As I said, I'm sure I'm not the only person, since homebrew's become so big in recent years, you know, because isn't there going to be a PS Solar on the Dreamcast? So yeah, if you could have any sort of, you know, homebrew sort of version port update of a classic retro title on any retro system, what would it be and why? Anyway, thank you. Ooh, no, hang on. There we go. Oh shit, there you go. Thank you. Have I got any lives? Oh, but I'm all out of guns and shit, aren't I? Or flub or spittle. Got a dry mouth, I was eating crackers. I tried the Jaffa Cake challenge, so now I'm screwed. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Sorry, waffle biscuits. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.